Hello, my name is Carlos Castro, and I will be interviewing for the business administration position and with the mergers and acquisitions expertise. The first question you will be asking is Are mergers, stock swaps, or cash transactions, and why? Well, that normally depend, but uh, a company would rather do stock swaps than cash transactions because they always want to maintain that liquidity available for other options and other investments that the company needs. The second question is what are some of the reasons that two companies would not want to merge together? And my experience is very simple. If they have conflicting interest, then those two companies should not merge together. If their mission statement is completely opposite, if the product or services that you're providing or selling do conflict with each other, then those companies are not a match. Then you don't want to merge those two companies together. However, you could still acquire such company for other purposes like market positioning, to make sure that you take a competitor out of the market or to gain a better advantage over the current market, or perhaps expand your clientele. But you would not merge two companies that do not match together, but you will still try to acquire for other types of purposes. Next question is what is the difference between a strategic buyer and a financial buyer? Well, it's very simple. It depends how involved your investor will be in the company. If the investor is merely providing financial resources to obtain or a merger or acquire a company, then they're just being, frankly, a financial buyer. They're just in there for their investment and their return, and they're not looking to help you strategize or create objectives for the future of the company. The strategic buyer will come in and help you establish a new objective or revise the current objective, make sure that the current vision or current progress that the company is making is going on the right track. So, in other words, a strategic buyer will help you go to the next level if you want to expand or if you want to cover new markets, target new clientels. Then a strategic buyer will help you establish a new strategy to move forward and accomplish the objectives that any company has to move forward to meet their goals. Uh, why pay stock versus cash? Well, cash is liquid. It's a liquid form of cash. It's the vital part of how a company operates, how it stays solvent, how it pays their employees, and what type of cushion does a company have. So, when a company is buying or acquiring something, they would much rather pay in stock because it's it's a long term, um, and you can basically convert or pay those off whenever you have the liquid funds to take care of them. In other words, you can use them as a form of credit with very low interest rather than taking out a loan for a company to make some sort of investment with higher interest rates, especially is if the loan does not have collateral and it's based on signature or credit, then interest rates may be extremely higher than to pay with a low percentage stock option to any creditor or perhaps any new partner that is coming in with an investment. Uh, would I be able to purchase a company at its current stock price? Well, that all depends what the demand and the position of the company is. If the company is insolvent, we have to basically look at the reasons why, whether the company has the wrong objectives, they're targeting the wrong clientels, they're offering the wrong services or the wrong products. The products don't have the right variety or the right presentation. So there's differences or different variations or factors that could come into play when deciding to whether or not to buy a company at a current stock price. Obviously, as a negotiator, you always want to make sure that you go for the best possible price um, that's going to meet your investors' objectives and expectations on returns. So that concludes the interview. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward of hearing back from you with any other questions or proposals that you have regarding my interview. Thank you so much.